Hello, and welcome to another great episode of Royal Black and Elite. I'm Lady Trinette Wilson, your lecturer and social historian. You all listen. Do y'all like to play golf? I think you're going to find this one very interesting as we learn about the man who actually invented the golf tee. Most people haven't heard of him, but his name is Dr. George Franklin Grant. So I thank everyone for joining me today. Thanks for taking time out of your schedule. Hi, Royalers. Hi, members. And if this is your first time here, welcome. Would you consider subscribing? Join our Royal Black and Elite family so you can stay up to date on all of the Royal Black and Elite news. Now, let's talk about Dr. George Franklin Grant. Now, before Dr. Grant, for most Black people, when we started kind of paying attention even a little bit to golf, it was when Tiger Woods won the Masters, when he put on that green jacket for the first time. And so for most Black people, that was the first time we ever saw a Black man wear that coat until Tiger said he wasn't Black, but he was Kablasian. Well, whatever that means. Anyway, long before Tiger, there was a man who stood in his Blackness and understood the significance of what he was doing for the world. And so his name, of course, was Dr. Franklin Grant. He was a dentist, and he was well renowned for mechanical dentistry, which is really wow. So I thought that was very interesting. So let's get into it. Let's start at the beginning, though. Golf did not start in America or in England. It actually started in Scotland. It was about the 15th century, and they played on rolling green fields known as links. Now, to hit the golf, they didn't have a tee. They didn't have to hit the ball. They didn't have a tee. What they had to do is they formed little mounds of wet sand, and then they would place the ball on top. Now, you can only imagine how messy and nasty, and everybody was dirty by the end of the event. So they had to do something different. Now, for most people who have not heard of Dr. Grant, they may have heard of a man named Tom Morris, and he's known as the father of golf. He was a Scottish professional golfer, and he kind of shaped the rules of the game and in the 1800s, and he improved how the course was designed, the equipment, and instruction. But while Morris changed the game, Dr. George Franklin Grant, he changed how the game was played. And so he touched every golfer in the world. Now, he was born on September the 15th, 1846 in Oswego, New York. His parents were Phyllis Pitt and George Grant, and they were formerly enslaved people who built a new life in the North. And we know that happened quite a bit during the Great Migration. And can you believe, y'all, this is 1846. Now, when he turned 15, he became an apprentice to a local dentist. His name was Dr. Albert Smith. And as you know, during that time, apprenticeship was very important for young men to step into, or young women to step into their next level of education or their career. So I really would love to see more apprenticeship going on nowadays. Are you apprenticing any young people, teaching them anything, y'all? If you are doing anything, would you put it down below? I would love to know that. So he started apprenticing for him, and he was really smart from the very beginning, and he really wanted to do dentistry after he saw him. So you see, when you are apprentice these kids, they get motivated and energized for their career, and that's why it's important. Well, guess what, y'all? In 1868, Grant became only second African American accepted into Harvard Dental School. And in 1870, he became the first African American or Black faculty member at Harvard in the dental school area. He worked there for 19 years, and again, specializing in mechanical dentistry, but in particular, children with cleft palates. He actually created something called the oblate palate. So, this is an outstanding man in dentistry, but he was also he just loved golf. He wanted to play golf all the time on his days off. But that wet sand mound wasn't working for him. And being the genius that he was, he created the first golf tee. It was patented on December the 12th, 1899, and it was a wooden golf tee mounted on a small, flexible rubber peg. It was a simple invention, but it really made the game easier, cleaner, and it was a lot more consistent. Unfortunately, however, like I've told y'all so many times, he did not. He didn't do it for really money. He did it for his friends and for his family to play with. So he did not market it. He didn't let anyone really know about this great invention that he made. And so, because of that, in 1920, Dr. William Lloyd manufactured the tea widespread, and he called it the ready tea. I just, I don't like selling those parts of the story. I guess because Dr. Grant, he was already wealthy. He was a wealthy man, had been an instructor at Harvard or, a dentist. So maybe he didn't look at it from a money point of view, but he looked at it from a entertainment point of view. But gosh, that could have been quite the inheritance he left his two children, one named Bertha and one named George. He did get married to Georgina A. Smith, and so he was a married man. He was known as a devoted husband and a father, and he balanced his family life with all the work that he was doing at Harvard. Now, his work, it also reached beyond golf, though. And I love the fact that he opened doors for other Black dentists in medicine and in academia. After a long career in playing great golf and creating the golf tee, Dr. George Franklin Grant passed away on August the 21st, 1910, at the age of 63. His death certificate listed heart disease, but some say he passed away from kidney disease. Either way. Now, as you know, my lectures are for educational and entertainment purposes only, and the Fair Act use is in effect. Now, keep learning. I've got some other great videos so that you can continue to learn about our royal Black history. Also, I did a special thank you today. Click on it real quickly and hear what I have to say as I say thank you for watching our videos. And most importantly, February, put it down, you all. 2026, my encyclopedia, my book, compilation of everything Black is coming out. I'll have it for pre-sale in January, so keep your eyes and ears open so that way you can be one of the first ones to pick up this hard copy book. Y'all, I have everything in there from all the slave ships to 400 years of Black history, all of the HBCUs, all of the Black business districts. I mean, everything that you can imagine is in this book. So I'm really excited about it. I can't wait for it to put it in your hands for Black History Month, February 2026. So I'll see you on another great episode and have a great day. Thank you for watching.